Hello, what is up? Welcome to the Climb to 1800. It is day 103, and it is also 12:30 at night for me because I thought that I was going to have to miss today because I had graduation prep and also a party that I had to, or that I wanted to go to, but turned out that I got home in time, so here I am playing a game, and I'm pretty tired, so not expecting the world, but hoping for, I don't know, hoping for a country at least. Not the world, but a country. That would be great. We are up against somebody who is rated exactly the same as us. And let's just play e4. And they're from Myanmar. Wow, that's surprising. I say this every time, but I feel like every single time that I play against somebody, like I play against some country that I've never played against before, which is interesting and very cool. Now we have the chance to get a famous game if he plays bishop g4. He does not play bishop g4. I'm going to take with the knight so that he can win tempo on my queen. And I'm out of my prep. I don't know much Philidor defense stuff. I should know more. Okay, so he's just playing it very solidly. No need to overthink this. No need to get anything too much in our heads. I assume he's just going to play like knight f6 and castle. Okay. I'm not fully understanding the purpose of his moves. Maybe that was just to prepare d5. So I don't think that I have to be too afraid. If I really wanted to stop d5, I could play bishop to c4. But I'm not sure it's worth stopping, because after taking, he'll have an isolated pawn, which will be pretty easy to attack. So I'm actually not going to stop him from playing that move at all. I'm just going to play bishop e2. And then I'm going to castle short, probably. Again, trying not to use too much time in the opening. But yeah, I'm not afraid of bishop d5, of d5. It might become a little bit scarier if he plays knight f6 first, because then he could recapture with the knight, and then capture with the queen. And then in that case, he would have pressure on my knight, and then he would not have an isolated queen's pawn. But nothing bad is happening, obviously. It's just things to consider. Okay, I mean, if he's going to move his bishop twice, I'm just going to move each of my bishops once, and then hopefully I'll just be better because of that. Or maybe not better, but at least favorable. Okay, I'm going to play bishop to e3. If he tries to kick my knight away, he'll have a massive weakness on d5, which I'll try to exploit. So I don't think that he can quite do that. And then I'll just castle. And I mean, my play looks pretty simple. He'll probably be castling as well pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, his obvious weakness is d6, but I don't think I can really exploit that quite yet. Unless I want to play knight to f3, attacking this pawn. But in that case, I'm not even attacking it, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just castle. Actually, should we play queen d2 first? No. Let's just castle. I'm just going to try to be as solid as possible. There's no need to try to do anything too fancy. Okay. Let's just play queen d2. We're just making sure that we don't have to double pawns if we ever move this knight. And now we'll start thinking more. I'm just trying to get past the opening stages nowadays without spending too much time, because I'm putting myself at such a deficit that it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, that move I don't agree with for my opponent, and I don't agree with it because that gives me knight to f5, right? Attacking this pawn. The reason that he's actually totally fine though is because he can just trade. Sorry, I'm very tired. Or he could take this knight first and then trade. But actually, knight f5 looks pretty decent. Is his knight headed anywhere? I guess he's planning to head there, but I don't think that's a big threat at all. I mean, I see no reason not to play it, but before I play it, I suppose that I can't be hurt by bringing my rook to a more active square, putting more pressure on this pawn. So yeah, just try to play very solidly this game because I'm tired, so I don't want to rely too much on tactics. And okay, that move has got to be a mistake because now this pawn is hyper undefended, which means that I'm not even going to think about it. I mean, I just know that this is the right move. Because, by the way, the reason that pawn is hyper undefended now is because, first of all, the queen doesn't see it. Second of all, he blocked his attacker on my knight. So now he can't even take my knight. Trade it, I mean, not take it. And this is the type of thing that black should have been careful about. But instead he pushes it, but obviously he's not going to be able to keep the pawn. Because after the trades, I'm going to be up. So let's just capture. I do have to be a little bit careful of not losing this knight if his knight moves. So I have to be a bit wary of discoveries and everything. But for... Oh, wait, actually, captures. So he'll probably take this pawn, but I'll still be up. So I should still be fine. And actually, captures. I can just take with my queen if I really don't want to lose a pawn. But yeah, I'm not going to get too pawn greedy. That's the one way that this could go south. I do get pawn greedy a bit too often, I think. Okay. He brings his knight out. Don't fully see the vision, to be honest. Can't I just take another pawn? Is he gonna... Where can this knight move if I do that? Oh, I was gonna lose this knight. Okay. So, not gonna do that. Definitely not gonna do that. I very nearly just played this and lost a knight in one move. So yeah, we are not in the business of losing knights here. Instead, I can probably just go back to g3, and then maybe reroute to e4 in the future. It's worth noting that even if he does capture here, his knight isn't actually saved. And now he can't actually take my knight with his bishop. So let's just play it. I see no reason to think much longer. Now, if he takes the pawn, I'm almost definitely going to take with the queen, because a queen trade while I'm up would benefit only me. Oh, actually, I know I just said that, but I could take with the knight and attack this bishop. But then... And I would be happy to trade the bishop. The only thing is, he actually has this move. Wait, does he have that move? Yes, he does. I'm not sure that I should be scared of it, though. No. Let's take with the queen. Let's just be hyper solid. Like, literally just trading wherever I can, if I'm allowed to. Because, I mean, I'm going to be up a pawn after all this, so why not take advantage of it? I doubt that he'll actually trade queens. Oh, he's proven me wrong. Now, instead of taking with the rook, let's actually take with the knight so that we're hitting this bishop. Okay, let's not waste any time. Worth noting that, obviously, this pin isn't scary because it's not actually a pin. Okay, he plays that move, the move I was talking about for a minute now. But I don't know what that actually achieves, because now I can just move my knight and be even more active. I mean, I could also play bishop here, but I could also totally ignore his threat, because he isn't actually really threatening much. I could also play here. Here, he'll obviously have to move. Then, ooh, this looks promising, actually. Okay, wait. How do I want to go about this? Okay, I think that the most clear way to do this is to go to f5 and lose my knight instantly. Never mind. That's obviously not the way to go about this. I mean, in an ideal world, I would play bishop to f4, but obviously he's just going to trade there. And now is the type of place where I lose on time. Oh, wait, I'm so dumb. I can just play here, force him here, then win another pawn. The only consideration, though, is that he actually does maybe start to trap me. So wait. So let's make sure that I'm not getting trapped if I do this. So knight c7, rook b8, bishop takes a7. Then he actually can't even get his rook back here because my knight's blocking, but I still would like an evacuation route. Yeah, then I just put my knight back on d5, and I should be totally chilling, because in that scenario I can take on b6. Wait, so here, sorry. Here. Sorry, I don't know what, my speaker is crackling a little bit. Wait, but what am I talking about? Here. I then win his rook. What was I talking about? Here, his rook is forced there. I take here, and even if he pushes here, I literally just take his rook. I was just seeing ghosts. Yeah, I was just seeing absolute ghosts. Okay, yeah. We take here. And now he's going to lose his rook. So, forget what I was just saying. For some reason, I forgot that my bishop could take on b8. One thing that I really need to work on, and there are so many things, is my visualization. My visualization is subpar. And yeah, I'll admit that. I'll admit that right up. Straight up. Okay, so he takes there first. I mean, I could take there, but it's going to get lost anyway, so let's just take towards the center. It doesn't really matter the order, I think. Suppose he could sack his bishop instead of losing his rook. Okay, or you can go there, yeah. That makes the most sense, I suppose. But obviously we're just going to take the rook. Yep. Okay. Now we're in a great position. We just need to work out how to finito it. How to end it. Obviously, the clear threat here is that he's just attacking my pawn. If I was really just wanted to just be over with that, I could just push this. The reason I'm not going to play rook to d2 is because he can actually just threaten this and then have more pressure in here. But even in that position, I suppose that I could just play. Actually, no. I am gonna play rook d2 because I'm gonna stack. And if he plays here, then oh wait, no. Because my big idea was that if he plays here, I push c3, but that actually loses a knight. So that will not do. Instead, I'm just gonna push c3. No nonsense. No nonsense is my middle name. And now we're up 4 points of material. I should really not be losing games like this. And hopefully I won't be. Alright, let's not do that. Let's bring the rook up. Now I am threatening f4, winning his bishop. Or winning a knight if he wants to sack that instead. Oh wait, no. Actually, that would still lose a bishop. But I mean, yeah, I'm just totally in the driver's seat in this entire game. I mean, yeah, okay. He resigns. Oh no, he abandons. Okay, let's see the game review. I'm pretty glad that that was a short game because I'm honestly so tired that I'm not sure I would have lasted if it was long. Okay, solid game. 89.5% accuracy versus my opponent 76. I played with a 2050 estimated elo. My opponent played with 1600. Let's do a quick review. So this is the Philidor defense. I don't know much theory on the Philidor. But neither did my opponent. He didn't play really any. Yeah, I mean, he didn't play any book moves. In fact, the line he went into has a 74% winning rate for white, which is not what you want to see as black. Yeah, I thought c6 was really weird, but okay. Apparently, I didn't punish it correctly. Wow, computer wants me to play g4, and then I have a 1 advantage. However, Game Review Engine says that g4 is actually a +1 advantage, but the analysis, which does do deeper, oh no, never mind. It does agree on g4. Never mind. Okay. And by the way, did it count g4 as oh no, it's just light blue. I thought it was a brilliant move. I was gonna say what the heck. Okay, but anyway, I just developed naturally. I could have done slightly better, I suppose, but what can you do? Okay, I should not have castled. I should have probably played g4 or h4 or something. But oh no, never mind. Queen d2 is best. But to be honest, it's all pretty close. I don't think it really matters that much. Then I played queen d2. Here instead I should have played f4. For some reason I'm very hesitant to play f4 in positions where I've already played e4. I just find it slightly awkward. I'm not sure totally why, but I need to get more comfortable with that. Then yes, then yeah, knight d7 is a mistake because it gives me knight f5. Then I shouldn't have actually taken. Wow, why? Should have gone back. That surprises me. Can't he just take? Yes, I suppose, but then I get this. Okay. The computer is saying that I shouldn't have taken, but I don't really understand why yet. Well, let's see if it's because of something he did. Okay, he had a better way of... Oh! He can go to b6, revealing an attack on my knight. Then I have to play, like, knight g3. So, knight g3, and then he can take on d5. Which makes sense. Wait, but then I take... And then he obviously has to take... I'm still winning a pawn. But then he's winning here. Okay, so he actually did have a way to keep material equality, which we both missed. So that's always useful to see. But he made a mistake. He went to the wrong square with his knight. And now we're just fully better. I should have taken with the knight, though. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, then he makes a mistake because I had knight c7. For some reason, I was really worried about the line, about this line. I thought he was trapping my bishop. What I fully forgot was that I could just take his rook. Eventually, I did realize that. But anyway, I mean, from here on, it's pretty simple. Yeah, c3 was best. Although everything's winning, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, it says rook d2 is fine. I thought that after rook d2 is rook c8. Then I have knight d5. Doesn't he take here now? I guess that it's worth giving up a pawn to simplify when I'm winning by so much. And then I actually play rook c1. He has to drop back to like f5 to guard the c8 square. But then after d6, I kick him out even more. He probably has to go back to e6. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just totally crushing. Yeah. Sometimes I guess I have to be comfortable giving up a pawn to liquefy when I'm winning. But at the same time, it doesn't matter because... in this scenario, that actually wasn't necessary, and c3 was either the best or second best move. But anyway, he abandons, not resigns here, and we are back up in the 1640s. Thank you for watching. I will certainly catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.